And a very pleasant, let me fix the camera here. Very pleasant, good afternoon, everyone. It is, what do we got, the 19th of November. It's a Tuesday afternoon, and it is a rather unpleasant looking afternoon across the area with a good bit of clouds, some low-level moisture, even some misty type drizzle falling in some locations this afternoon. And with all the clouds, the temperature or temperatures have not warmed up very much this afternoon. So we have a lot of ground to cover. It will get warmer as the week progresses. That's one of the highlights we have moving forward, which we will talk about after we listen to some music. It's my friends Jeff and Skip from Good Brother Earl and the Whiteboard Weather theme song with photos from PittsburghWeatherNow.com. Enjoy.
It's time to go outside. It's raining cats and dogs. Someone told me it's about to snow. I need a friend, you know. It's PittsburghWeatherNow.com. And we're starting the show.
And welcome once again to a Tuesday afternoon edition of Whiteboard Weather. All of the photographs you've seen there can be seen in our photo galleries, which are located at PittsburghWeatherNow.com. It is a Tuesday afternoon, and each and every Tuesday afternoon, we are sponsored by my good friends at Country Hammer Moonshine. You can find them online at countryhammermoonshine.com, and it's a limited distillery that specializes in flavored moonshine. It is skillfully blended with the finest ingredients and expertise to make your moonshine experience stand out from the rest. Now, I've told you this before, and I'm going to tell you again, each and every week that goes by, I get more information about how popular the flavored moonshine craze has become. You're going to experience flavored moonshine. I'm telling you, this holiday season, be ahead of the curve, and this is the place that you can get your flavored moonshine. You can sample it, you can buy it in larger sizes. Online orders, you get 10% off, and you can visit one of the 4 store locations: Bethel Park, North Huntington, Robinson, or in Clairton. Again, it is Country Hammer Moonshine. You can find the stores in those 4 locations or online at countryhammermoonshine.com. And what exactly are we talking about? Well, they have regular, sort of standard flavors and seasonal flavors. This is some of the seasonal offerings that is in store right now. They have Candy Cane Moonshine, Gingerbread Man Moonshine, and Eggnog Moonshine, just to name a few. And if you sort of want to dip your toe in the water of flavored moonshine, this is the way to do it. These are the airline minis, as they call them, sort of smaller versions of, you don't have to get, say, the half pint or the fifth. I have pumpkin pie, apple pie, salted caramel, cinnamon candy, and adult chocolate milk. Again, these are all these little, you see how they're small, so they give you a good flavor, and for you to sample before you buy the larger size. Again, countryhammermoonshine.com, or one of the 4 locations. Alrighty then. Now, first off, I will deal with the elephant in the room very quickly. I understand that there was a former colleague of mine in the weather industry that is no longer employed, and I will not comment about his status or employment status or anything regarding him and his former employer. That is between him and them, and I'm certainly not going to get involved in that. So that's all in the words of Forrest Gump, that's all I have to say about that. In terms of our weather today, I want to share this with you because I think this pretty much sums up this afternoon. Boom. That is the way, that's a good sort of picture of what this afternoon sort of sets up. Clouds, chilly temperatures, even a little bit of spotty drizzle. Mr. Yuck would be a good summary of the weather so far today. We have turned into the land of eternal cloudiness across the area. I talked about this yesterday. Just a lot of clouds. We're getting into November now, and as a result, we're going to continue to see day after day of cloudiness. Some of you are saying you can't hear me. I say you maybe need to reset because I do believe that most people can hear me, so I think it might be an individual case-by-case basis. Isolated instances of not being able to hear me, I'm not sure what that is all about, but I believe I'm going out on my end without any audio problems. So, yeah, you can hear me. There you go, Jacqueline. So I know it is not on my end. I think it's a case-by-case basis. So I don't know what's going on with some of your individual cases. Anyway, I digress. We will move on. A couple of notes, birthdays today before we get to the weather. I'll run down these very quickly. If you or someone you know celebrates a birthday today, they share it with Meg Ryan, Jodie Foster, Larry King, James Garfield, the 20th President of the United States, Dick Cavett, Ann Curry, and the late Dan Haggerty, otherwise known as Grizzly Adams. So there you go. Today is National Play Monopoly Day, and it is National Carbonated Beverage with Caffeine Day today. And I put a little sort of question on Facebook earlier asking you to share what your favorite carbonated caffeinated beverage is. And many of you, as predictably, were split down the middle between Coke and Pepsi. There were several of you that said Dr. Pepper, some said Mountain Dew, and there were some isolated incidents of others, but mostly it was a division between Coke and Pepsi. So there you go. All right, let us talk weather now. I'll let you know when things will somewhat improve across the area. So we'll start with a look at current temperatures. Here's the way things are playing out right now. You can see across the board, top to bottom, cloudy skies for everyone with temperatures hovering right around 40 degrees on either side of 40. You got 39 in Beaver Falls, 40 at the airport, 41 downtown, low 40s in Washington, as well as Latrobe, and 43 in Indiana. Light winds, and as a result, we're seeing a low cloudiness. There are spits of drizzle, and there's also still some areas of fog. Generally, just a really not a pleasant looking afternoon across the area. Let's get to some weather maps. We talked about this yesterday. Some weak disturbances coming through, mainly stirring up clouds and just enough moisture to spit out a little drizzle. You can see the disturbance back across Indiana. That will sort of fizzle out as it approaches tonight. So again, just limited sort of isolated drizzle. And then tomorrow morning, that disturbance is not even showing up on the map anymore. High pressure builds in. Now what's going to happen is I think we're going to get moisture trapped underneath the area of high pressure. So even though you can see the high overhead, I expect we're probably not going to see a lot of clearing across the area. We'll get that little bit of an inversion or moisture trapped underneath that dome. A dry day, but I don't expect we will see clearing skies across the area. And then here's your next weather system. It looks like it won't arrive here the rain until Thursday night. Thursday morning, southerly flow. Temperatures should warm up pretty quickly into the 50s. So if you want to do some holiday decorating outdoors, you can get it done. I think most of the day Thursday, I would not look for any rain to arrive here until right around or shortly after sunset on Thursday. So that may be your dynamite day in terms of temperatures to get her done outside. Quickly looking ahead, some of you have asked about Thanksgiving. Quick breakdown. This is through the end of the month. You know, Thanksgiving is the 28th this year, so we're still about 10 days away. But you'll notice the big B out west, that's below normal temperatures. A lot of time when it gets colder out west, it gets warmer in the east. It will get somewhat warmer, but at least as far as we're concerned, that gray is in the area that has the N up there in New England. That means near normal temperatures. So if you want to play this out over the next, say, 10 days, mainly temperatures will be near normal, which is about 48 to 50 degrees. So nothing really cold to end the month, but pretty much average to end the month. And you'll see precipitation is expected to be above normal across most of the country the last few days of November. So there you go. That is the map breakdown of the next few days and the long range outlook heading into Thanksgiving, which is again about 9 days away. Let's get over to the whiteboard. What do you say? We'll break it all down for you very quickly and get you on your way. We are sponsored each and every Tuesday afternoon by Country Hammer Moonshine. You can find them online at countryhammermoonshine.com. 4 store locations: Clairton, North Huntington, Robinson, and Bethel Park, or online at countryhammermoonshine.com. I'm telling you, this is the hot thing, flavored moonshine, and this is the place to get it. They do it with all the finest ingredients. Sunset tonight at straight up 5 o'clock. We're in the last quarter moon phase, not that you'll see the moon. And so far this month, our average high has been about 45, our average low about 27, which puts us about 8.7 degrees below average. Here we go for tonight. Spotty, evening drizzle. It's just enough probably to dampen the ground if it spits in your neighborhood. 34 with cloudy skies overnight. Then for tomorrow, 46, a mostly cloudy sky. Again, we've turned into the land of eternal cloudiness, and we see more clouds tomorrow night. 33. Thursday, a milder surge of air up to 53 degrees, mainly cloudy. Again, if you want to decorate outdoors, this is the day to do it. I don't think we'll see any rain until right around or shortly after sunset. So the daytime period will be cloudy but mild. And then Friday, morning rain showers. 50 will be a morning high temperature. Then it will get a little cooler in the afternoon. I do expect the rain to be gone before the light up night festivities begin in Pittsburgh on Saturday. 43 clouds. Chance to see a couple of showers on Saturday and partly sunny on Sunday, and a high temperature of 42. So there you go. That is your whiteboard for a Tuesday, brought to you by countryhammermoonshine.com. A couple of additional notes before you go. I heard from my friends out at Seven Springs and Hidden Valley that they are opening for the season this weekend, this Saturday. So if you're a ski bum, somebody who likes to ski, they're opening for the season at Seven Springs and Hidden Valley this weekend. And of course, there's a big weekend of football. Steelers in Cincinnati. Big Ten football, big game. Penn State at Ohio State. West Virginia's at home this weekend against Oklahoma State. And Pitt is on the road at Virginia Tech, in addition to light up nights downtown on Friday nights. So they're just some of the things you can plan for a few days in advance. That, my friends, is going to do it for Tuesday afternoon. Thanks for checking in. As always, I ask that you please visit PittsburghWeatherNow.com. That is my website, and that is where you'll find everything whiteboard weather, including the fun fact of the day today. It's an interesting fun facts this week. I'm talking about the differences between the various weather advisories, whether it's a winter weather advisory, a winter storm watch, or a winter storm warning. So be sure to check in, and you'll get the explanation as to what each of these mean, so you'll know as we head into the winter season what level of advisory they are and what they mean. So check out PittsburghWeatherNow.com. That is going to do it for Tuesday afternoon. As always, I ask that you please share Whiteboard Weather with your Facebook friends. Just click the little share button, push it out there. Let's get more people to join in on our morning and afternoon parties here, our weather parties. Have yourself a great one the rest of today, and I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. for Wake Up Whiteboard Weather. Keep submitting those photos too as well as we get into the Christmas holiday season. I'm going to ask for a lot of Christmas decoration pictures, and I'm sure a lot of people will be decorating over the course of the next week. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace.